What's up, everybody? It's your boy Getting the Game. Thank you for tuning in to another video. Um, in this video, I'm going to be playing on simulation mode, as I did in my last video. Um, that's going to be doing a 20-minute shift here. Now, again, if you want to challenge yourself, try playing on simulation mode. There's a lot of rules you really have to follow, like driving the speed limit. You can't ignore a stop sign. You can't have your sirens on for too long. You gotta make
We
sure.
require support. Who's available?
All right, we'll check out that
On my
call.
way. I'll
You gotta
take care
make
of it.
sure that you don't leave like traffic equipment behind when you're done on an accident. So it's very thorough and detailed. Now you can always modify it. Um, I modified it a little bit so I won't get penalized for some traffic violations like the red light for speeding and having my sirens on too long. I think the game is a little too strict when you set those rules because in reality there's points where as a as emergency responder you have to go through red lights. You have to speed. You gotta ignore some traffic rules. Um, when responding to calls.
I've arrived at the
So
location.
we are looking
Looking
for
the
a
suspect.
drug deal in the area. Let's see if we can find a drug deal. Now the thing with simulation mode, and again, it's challenging in a way that you're not going to get all the tips. Up there we go. You get when playing casual mode, and we got the tackle. All right. Okay. I'm stuck. Wow, and I gotta be careful because if I get hit by a car, my shift could end. Please don't go out of zone. Alright, he's out of the area. Alright, we got him. Yeah, so I wanna let's get him cuffed. And we're gonna arrest him for fleeing.
You're being arrested for fleeing from a law enforcement officer.
So we can get him for
Please don't do
jaywalking.
that.
Well, let's just get him, let's escort him so we can get him.
I'm going to escort you to
So
the
we get
patrol
back
car
to our
now.
assigned area here. And you will hear me give a lot of tips or some advice throughout the game, and I like doing that because sometimes you may discover something that you may have not known about or been aware of. So yeah, we could definitely get him for jaywalking. I didn't search him yet, but I'm sure he's gonna have some drugs on him. But as I was saying before, playing in casual mode, it's an easier guide. It's gonna give you a lot of tips and hints. But you play in simulation mode, you're not gonna get that as much. And that's an easy ticket right there. We'll work on that. But before we get him into the car, we're gonna let's search him.
I will proceed with the search. Please cooperate.
I may call for backup on this one just for time's sake. I think I'm gonna do that. Um, and we
We need
found a
support.
bag of
Who's
white
available?
powder. All right, looking for a wanted suspect. Shoot, we could attempt that. We can
I'll
attempt
manage
that.
it.
We've received new information and
Okay,
have
good.
updated your map with a location where the suspect can be found.
Jaywalking.
You will be fined for jaywalking, which will cost $25.
You're ruining my day.
And we're gonna also do liability reason for the narcotics.
You're under arrest for committing numerous crimes.
You could arrest me for all these reasons. I'm sorry.
Now I'm just going to let's get issue here. I'm multitasking a little bit, and it's going to be too far into the street. Now, another big thing with playing in simulation mode, it doesn't give you your points right away. So, um, yeah. So I mean, in simulation mode, it doesn't give you points right away. Like casual mode, you get points deducted and added um, a little after the encounter. So that's another thing you gotta be mindful of. So you may not be able to pick up on what you necessarily did wrong, unless you know what you did wrong. But sometimes you may lose points, and it's not going to tell you right away. But after an encounter, it should give you the option to go back to that report and see what you did wrong. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna give another ticket.
Is a unit available to transport an
Okay.
arrestee to the nearest precinct?
I'm gonna
I'm
decline
currently
that.
busy with another issue.
I'm gonna call for our backup and head over to that. Oh, did I charge them for the narcotics? Let me see. I think I did. Yeah, I did. All right. So let's call for transport.
I need some backup here to take a suspect into custody.
Understood. We're sending the closest transport to your location.
All right. We got our. Oh, looks like the. All right. There we go. Perfect. Let's respond to this one person
Hey,
call.
partner, I just parked near you. I'll be at your location soon.
All right. So it's going to be like around this
Okay,
area.
partner, I'm here to take the suspect into custody. Please cooperate and come with me to the patrol car.
Whoa, 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 whoa. So in simulation mode, if you you're definitely gonna be held liable for driving like on a sidewalk. If you crash, you definitely will be you definitely will lose conduct points. But again, if you want to play in simulation mode, you can always modify it a little bit to the settings you like, so it doesn't have to be too hard, too hard. All right, so I'm gonna put my sirens on. Let's get this call. Let's see, and typically, if I had all the rules set in place for simulation, I would have got points deducted for running through that red light. Oh boy, it's all around here, so far so good. Looks like I have no points deducted. So I didn't lose any conduct points yet. Alright. Let's see if we can find this individual. And if you're having a hard time finding someone, you can always use that intuition button to zoom in. Up there he is. To zoom in on a person and see if that could possibly be the suspect. Well, I was hoping he got stuck. Okay, move it out of the way. All right. Right. Okay. It's always a little delay when getting out the car, so see how slow it took me to get out? Okay. He's gonna take me on a nice. Let's see if we can get a tackle in. Oh man. Oh man, missed him. This guy's taking me far. Alright.
It seems you're approaching the location where the wanted subject was seen. Keep your eyes open,
How
officer.
you doing, officer?
Let's see if we get a tackle in. And I can't. Oh, maybe because I have the stun gun equipped.
Leave me alone!
Okay. Oh, the precinct's over there, so I may be able to just escort him in. Let's ask his ID. I like ask for ID when dealing with one person just to make sure, but 9 times out of 10 it's going to be the person, especially if you see him running like that.
Show me your ID, please.
Sure. Here you go, officer.
Let's see if we can get a motor vehicle stopped in before our shift is over. Yep, and if you check your computer system here, it also confirm, as you see in red, that individual has an open warrant. Smell alcohol. So now we're gonna just arrest him for the warrant.
You're being arrested.
And now we got
There
our wanted
are a
person.
lot of infractions. Are you sure you didn't make a mistake?
And we can also, again, anytime you come across some, you're chasing some
I
fleeing
will proceed
suspect,
with the search.
and
Please
they roll
cooperate.
across the street, if their feet even touch the street, you should be able to get away with charging them. Well, giving them a ticket for jaywalking. So he was clearly in the middle of the street.
You will be fined for jaywalking, which will cost $25.
Why does it cost so much?
All right, let's do that.
I'm
escort.
taking you to the patrol
I don't know
car.
where my car is, but may just hop in. But let's see if we get a 2-for-1 here. We got someone committing vandalism now. As I was chasing him, this individual didn't run, so I should be able to detain him. That's if he doesn't run, and possibly get an arrest. This one as well, if I find anything. You can't arrest for vandalism, just so you know. You can only issue the individual a summons. I mean a ticket. So we are going to detain him for.
You're being detained for graffiti vandalism of property.
I live to spray. Just getting caught wasn't part of the plan.
Okay, since a person is avoiding eye contact, so anytime we get that indicator, we avoiding eye contact, you can frisk.
I'd like to see your ID, please.
Here, officer.
So I believe in simulation mode, you still gonna get some of those intuition feedbacks. I refer to them as indicators. Pretty much the same thing. Letting you know if the person's like angry, if they're possibly intoxicated, some type of evidence or like that. Let's see. Let's check, and he doesn't have a warrant. All right, his ID looks good. All right, so in this situation, I said we could frisk him.
Kindly cooperate for a pat-down.
We're not going to search him. We don't have enough reasonable suspicion and probable cause to search.
Assistance required.
Do a
Is an
full
officer
search.
available?
And now we got him for
I'm
we'll
currently
decline
busy
that.
with another issue.
We found a spray can. Now we can easy give him a ticket
I'll be
for
issuing
vandalism.
a ticket for vandalism. It'll be a fine of $400 to $1,000.
My lawyer will take care of it.
We require support. Who's available?
Now I'm gonna let him go here.
It's fine. Have a nice day.
So we got accident. We're gonna actually decline
I'm
accident.
currently busy with another issue.
Accident could
I'll
be
escort
fairly
you to the
long,
police precinct
and
now.
our shift is about to end. But I do want to do a motor vehicle stop for the shift is over. Perhaps get an arrest off a motor vehicle stop. No, there's our car. All right, perfect. And I'll just take him. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna call for a transport. See if we get a quick motor vehicle stop. Let's call for a transport here.
Backup requested to take a suspect into custody. I repeat, backup requested.
Copy that. The nearest available unit will be sent to your current location. We require an officer to handle a traffic stop. Can you take care of it?
Oh no, that's gonna be too long.
I'm currently dealing with something else.
All right, here's our backup.
Your shift is over, officer.
All right, so our shift is unfortunately our shift is over, but let's see if we could do a see if we get one more arrest. Do a quick backup, but yeah, panel simulation mode is definitely like I said, it's definitely a challenging, but at the same time, it could be like you could also consider it as like just like a new experience of the game, and to help you get better at identifying certain things on your own without the without getting so much feedback. I think we got a DUI up here. Casual mode is gonna give you a lot of feedback. But simulation mode, you gotta almost figure things out for yourself. So I think it's gonna be arrest, a DUI. See? Oops, I forgot to. So make sure when you pull the car over that you bleep the car using triangle on the PS5 or Y on the Xbox, letting you know, hey, I'm trying to stop you. You need to pull your car over like now. So he is gonna pull over, and I gotta be careful not to hit a pedestrian. But I believe this is definitely going to be a DUI. And we're going to stop him for the suspicious driving activity. Or her. But everything, Josephine I don't even know how you pronounce that. Gustavus son, whatever. Anyway, we know who we're working with. We know who we're dealing with. I mean, and clearly going to be a DUI arrest, I believe. So let's get her ID. Just let her know why she's being pulled over.
The reason why I stopped you is because you crossed the white line.
That can't be. I'm completely sober. I think you're mistaken.
She gave herself
and
away.
If available. Proof of insurance, please.
Anytime you gotta
Here you go, officer.
have to validate yourself without the officer even asking, that's a sign right there that something's wrong. All right. Well, let's get her out the car.
I'd like you to leave your car and go to the sidewalk.
We're testing for drugs and alcohol, but I believe this is definitely going to be a arrest here for alcohol. Let's see. Wow. So I always look for the staggering or the swaying.
I'm just collecting a sample to see if you used any drugs while driving.
When I look for the DUI, for the alcohol, she has no drugs in her system, and I don't see too much of the swing. So she may have a little bit of alcohol. She may have some alcohol. Let's just see. I won't be surprised if it's like a 0.05 or 0.06.
All right. I'm just collecting
No, but
a
she was
sample to
driving
check
back
if
and
you've had
forth,
any
so
alcohol
it
while
may
driving.
be 0.08. Yep, there you go. So anytime you got the driving back and forth like that, going over lanes, as Officer Jones was saying, most of the time it is going to be, they're going to be intoxicated or over the limit. And right now she is 0.089. So yeah. Let me see here. So let's just, that's it. Put her in handcuffs.
You're under arrest.
Are you sure that those are all offenses? Doesn't everybody do them?
I guess I'll bring this one in myself since I'm going back to the precinct to
I
end
need
my
to do a
shift.
search on you to see if you're carrying anything
I'll
illegal.
bring her back in. Let's see. See what she got on her. Switchblade, so we can charge for the switchblade.
You've committed several crimes. You're being arrested.
So many citations. I didn't know that all those actions were illegal.
Right, let's just now we just search her car. All right.
Hey,
The trunk is clear. The passenger seat looks clear on this side. Let's check the front. Front drivers. Let's see. Nothing here. Oh, found a handgun. But she has, I believe she has a permit. So she's going to be fine in that area. I double checked them just to make sure, confirm that the permit is okay. Which I believe is going to be. Look like her car's clean. You know, we found a gun. But again, if you find a gun, just make sure you always check if she has a permit. Because you do find a gun and a person has a permit, you cannot charge them for the having an illegal weapon. So, all right. Let me see. Guess we're gonna use our intuition feedback just in case there's other violations committed. We're not getting anything back, So now
I'm
let's
going to
escort
escort
her.
you to the patrol car now.
Good things. You're right around the corner from the precinct.
Mind your
Ooh,
head.
that car has a smoking tailpipe. Anytime you see those and you stop the vehicle, just know you could tow that vehicle away once you're done with that stop. Just make sure when you let the driver that you tow the vehicle before letting the driver go.
I have a car here that needs towing. Please send a tow truck to my current location. You have the right to remain silent. The statement you make may be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to have a competent, independent counsel, preferably of your own choice.
Now, which way
If you cannot
is?
afford the services of a counsel, the government will provide you. Do you understand these rights?
We'll go here. All right. So I encourage you guys, if you haven't played on simulation mode, try it out. And as I mentioned before, yes, it is difficult, but I believe you can like learn a little bit more out of it. You know, it helps you, eventually pick up on like sometimes easy mistakes that you can make.
It's
And I
time to
know in
take you to
casual
the
mode,
police cell.
it will immediately give you that feedback. So it's just like a little challenge if you know want to if you want the challenge. If you feel like casual mode is just too easy.
As a patrol officer, you're never
So
really off duty.
I didn't lose any conduct points.
Please stay calm and
Got
cooperate.
385 SP points. So I did pretty much everything. Um, everything right. No, but so all right, gain more SP points. So and that was just a that was a short shift, but um, I'm looking to do a stream, maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hour stream with playing on simulation mode and see if I can survive. Again, if you want to try out simulation mode, all you got to do is go to your menu and go under settings, select game. Um, Typically, your settings are going to be set to default and casual mode is going to be on. Once you turn casual mode on, it triggers all these other things and turns everything on, which means in casual mode you could get away with speeding, ignoring the stop sign, ignoring the red light, etc. But the playing simulation mode, once you turn casual mode off like this, now all those violations and other in-game rules you have go away, and you have to abide by this entire list. So, like for example, um, crossing on a red light. So, example, like you may be responding to a call and you're out of your car, and the light may be red, um, indicating that it's not the time for pedestrians to walk. So, if you do walk at an intersection, in a while the light is red and you have opposing traffic, you will lose conduct points. And I like the fact that it is like that, it's more like realistic. It's kind of go hand in hand with like jaywalking and not violating that. So, um, yeah. So that's how you get simulation mode on. So here's what I tweak when I play in simulation mode. I turn speeding on so I could because it's just ridiculous if we can't speed. That's just my opinion. Ignoring the stop sign because if I'm going to a call and I'm speeding, most likely I'm ignoring the stop sign as well as going through a red light and having the sirens on for too long. I feel as though the game is just a little OP with that. It's like a little over the edge with that. I believe you should be able to activate your sirens as long as you want to in order to, you know, help control traffic and when responding to calls. So those are just my little pet peeves. But other than that, you know, when I'm playing a simulation mode, I keep everything else off. Um, and this is the last one I turn off is ignoring the removal of traffic control tools. So if you're at an accident, you put up some barriers and you forget. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't need that one. Turn that one off. I used to have that one on, but yeah, that's don't forget. Make sure you gather that equipment before leaving, or you lose condo points. So that's how thorough simulation mode is. But thank you guys for joining me. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Again, I'm sorry I've been busy, but I am going to put out another video streaming um, with some gameplay in simulation mode, and which is going to be difficult because it's a big difference from a 20-minute shift to maybe like a 2-hour shift. It's more chance for me to lose condo points and make more errors. So hopefully I can survive and get away with like an A or B plus grade when I do that. So thank you guys for tuning in. Big shout out to my supporters and subscribers, and thank you to all my new subscribers for subscribing. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. I will leave a link in the description so you can check me out on Discord. Thank you all again, and have a wonderful day.